I'm a scene stilla, green Godzilla, armor on like an armadillo. Real thriller, look in the mirror, get my bread when I spread Nutella. Go ham, go rilla rilla rilla. Go fetch me a remedy for this earbug because Balming Tiger is like stuck in my head and it's every bit of fun that you would expect, right? Hey guys, welcome back, and yeah, that's what it is. I like Balming Tiger, and it started like a couple weeks back, honestly, when I was just listening to another group, more Japanese, that being, I believe it's Atarashi Gakko, and then there's a song that they were featured on with Balming Tiger, so I'm like, okay, I'll check it out. Well, fast forward, I'm like thinking to myself, these guys have like a pretty interesting like rhyme pattern, a cool beat to them. Really, it's experimental, but it's also kind of cool. So I'm going through their catalog, and pretty much it's like hit after hit after hit. I mean, there are some misses, as with any group, but this group, this song, like first caught my eye with the song is literally it's called Armadillo, which, as a proud Texan, I love myself some armadillos, though it's literally just kind of a throwaway line, but like the general rhyming scheme on it, it's like right up the alley of what I appreciate, because like, as you already know, I'm a big MF Doom fan, so some other, like anybody else who wants to make like weird lyrics and put it with like really cool flows and beats, I'm all about that. I'm down to check it all out. Like, let me hear it. Best way I can describe them, they're like, if you're familiar with the band Gorillaz, they're like the Korean version of that. And it's just so cool, like hearing the type of stuff that they have available. And that particular song, along with another one, there's another song that they have featuring, I believe his name is RM from BTS, and to all the BTS army members out there, I am not one of you, so please forgive me, for I know not what I am talking about when I mention them. But this is a good song, by my opinion. If you happen to like RM specifically in BTS, or you just want to experience everything BTS, I would say definitely, check out this song. It's called Sexy Nukim, Nukim, which apparently it's supposed to mean like vibe, so like sexy vibe. It's kind of like everybody has it, but I'm less concerned about how sexy the vibe is, in more of how amazing the instrumental is, and it's just absolutely phenomenal. I love the whole thing to it. It's just like so cool. I really enjoy it as a whole, and oh man, it's just really good. It's just their entire vibe is like, it's go weird or go home, and I love it. I love every last bit of it, and it's just, I can't say enough about it. But it's like, let me know, like, is there a group that you happen to like listen to? Because like let me best describe the vibe that's kind of going on with them too. They're kind of like what's it called? So like they really like match Gorillaz to like a vibe, in that they have like similar looks to them and stuff like that, and it's just the structure of their group is also kind of similar to how they have like the three guys. It's actually, I believe it's like four guys, but like one's like kind of like a half guy. Like I don't even know if he like actually counts or not. But then they have like some random girl, but like I feel like the girl is less. I don't want to say important, but she's less. What's the best way to put it? She's less in the forefront of what the group has to offer, I guess, is the best way that I can put it. Like, she's there and she offers her own feminine touch to it, but I don't think you're like particularly listening for her. Now, don't get me wrong. Someone's going to be out there and say, I only listen to them for her. Like, how dare you, like, disgrace her by saying like people don't listen for her. It's like, bro, I'm not saying that nobody listens for her. I'm saying that perhaps it's less so for her and more so for other people. And I think that is a very what's it called? Very accurate critique that somebody can have. Like, again, it's not that she isn't an important person in the group. Also, like I can reiterate that to the cows come home, but like she's there. She does her own personal thing with the group. She's absolutely amazing. I'm just not saying that she is per the big one in the group that's going on. I guess is what I'm trying to say most, but definitely let me put it this way in the most polite way possible. If I were to think of all the songs that I've liked from them thus far, I can't entirely put my finger on which one was her versus other people. Now, someone's going to say, it's like, oh, yeah, that's because like you're not a real fan. So, you know what? I'm not here to argue with these things. It just is what it is. But right now, what are we trying to do here? Basically, I have a backlog of bugs and fish that I have not donated to the museum. So I'm trying to make sure, just kind of go through here if I have them in here to put them away. So those 2 cicadas are here. Check these. Firefly, definitely on the list. And the blue weevil. We donated both of these guys. So we need a blue weevil, we need a drone beetle, and then all the big baddies. So double check, make sure that I have the drone beetle too. Get something out. I might not have the drone beetle though. Not gonna lie, like, where would the drone beetle be? There's jewel beetles, violin beetles. Oh, there they are, drone beetles. All right, now fish also. I need to donate some fish. Now, these are going to be more interesting in it. I caught some pretty cool fish recently that I definitely need to donate. Actually, let's go look at the list real quick, right? But, oof. Well, what's new here that I've found? I swear. Maybe I've donated them, but I didn't actually clear them off of this list. So that could be also definitely something that's going on. And nope, sea pineapple has not been donated yet. Along with, let's see what else. We need the dace, the killifish, the koi, snapping, and pondfolk. Let's grab those real quick. I probably should be like keeping up with these things a lot better, but I'm not. So that's just me exposing myself being like not a. I on my other account, I was so much better at keeping up with these things, but here it's been less so. Just, just I've been distracted with. I've been busy with things. Terrible excuse. How dare you, Chris? Like, try to use "I was busy" as an excuse. You know what? You're right. You got me. You got me. But we're getting through them right now. Hopefully, as many as we can. I didn't know you could catch a mitten crab. Now I gotta figure out where to get. So angel, we need an angel. The big boys. Anything else from the ocean? Anchovy. Nope. 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 Squid. Tuna. Yeah. Okay. So the squid and all the sharks. Gotcha. Watch me not remember any of these things real quick. But what was I saying? The group, they're really good all the way around. I would love to tell you all the wonderful songs that they make that I am a big fan of, but the problem with that is I can't pronounce most of them. I haven't heard the English version of some of a lot of these. Not like there's an English version that they perform, but like when I'm saying English version, I'm referring to I don't know what the word in English would be for their particular the particular song, so I can't tell you exactly what they would be. But ooh, catching some sharks too, just filling it up. And then the last one was, what was the last one, guys? Do you remember? Sea pineapple. Good. Thanks. Whoever said sea pineapple, thank you. Really good job on that one. And I guess last thing we'll do is we'll go check our art. I have some fake art. But it never hurts to triple check these things. And my pockets are full. Entirely full? Oh yeah, and so full. Okay, we'll save art for later. Um, but yo, let me know in the comment section at some point in time, what is the wonky group that, or specific artists, like any type of artist that you have listened to, that is basically, they're weird in all the right ways, and they just kind of earned a spot in your playlist for probably a little bit longer than they should have, based off of the actual reasons why you're like into their music. But I mean, I don't think there's ever a wrong way. Like, music's cool because music can be as strange or weird or experimental as it wants to be, and we're always going to enjoy it, right? These guys are absolutely phenomenal. There's another it's a band that I've already been into for a while. I'll tell you guys about it later, but they've been my palate cleanser. They've been putting down some songs to basically, I listen to their album a little bit late. I do everything a little bit late. Very rarely do I ever listen or experience anything day of, like day one. A lot of times for me, it's just, I don't hear it until like later. Like when it comes to songs, like Armadillo. I love Armadillo. It's a great song. Came out, I think it was 2019. Yo, what have you been doing for 7 years? I've been doing stuff, bro. Doing stuff. So this band that I'm talking about, they have an album that came out I don't know if it's 2025, 2026. But basically, I've been experiencing now. I didn't hear it when it was brand new. I think I actually seen when it first came out, but I just wasn't in a mood for their kind of music, per se. Well, I mean, I'm always in a mood for their kind of music, like their genre. It's just, I don't necessarily always listen to them, mainly because like they have like a signature style that like I am not always the biggest fan of. Basically, best way to put it. Like, it's like I don't know what you describe, like alternative screamo type stuff. Like they're really good. It's just I just their delivery of it, I'm just never a big fan of. Like, oh hey Walker, how's it going? I don't think I talked to him today. Hey, it's Chris. I like running into you. Well, I mean, since we're here, let's talk. The best tasting island is New Animal. Everything tastes great. Everything. Even you, Chris. I'll be snacking, watching you. That's what I feel like he'd be saying, like behind my back. Just like low key, like tripped, accidentally like took a bite out of my elbow. And I was like, my bad, I'm sorry. It's like, don't worry about it. It's just, don't let it happen again. Yeah, it won't. Or maybe it will. He was so delicious. A little bit of hot sauce and a dab of ranch. Mmm. I could make a Chris souffle. Whoa. And then I'd just be like, you can make what now? And it's like, oh, nothing. That's the type of stuff that I would expect from him. And I think anybody who hears that, they're going to be like, what? No. My lazy neighbor would never do something like... Okay, maybe they would. Maybe they would do something like that. But that's all fun and games. I love how this game... Oh, hey, you. I don't feel like making you a room right now, but, you know, I can definitely walk you to the hotel, Pearl. How nice to see you again. We spoke when I came here before, remember? I simply couldn't resist a return trip. It's so lovely here. Oh, but that's not a surprise to you. You live here. I booked this trip some time ago, and I never circled back to get a hotel room, kitten. It's a shame. I'll have to head home today, but I've had the most lovely time here. Well, you can follow me to the hotel, I guess. Oh my, what a generous offer. That's more of a relief than you know. So, shall we? Spoiler alert, though, you only get to stay the night and you have to leave in the morning. I was gonna use her accent again, but I realized it was Leilani talking, and I don't know what kind of accent I would even possibly give Leilani. Again, I don't feel like making the room right now. Quick rundown, guys. I got some stuff. I'll maybe make a post about it on Sunday, letting you guys basically reiterating what I'm doing right here until we can actually come up with the whole thing. But the deal is, I am going to work on a few new video projects here and there. Basically, I asked a little less than a month ago about Minecraft, how people would feel about that. I actually have pretty cool ideas regarding where that one's going, so it's not like locked in a closet. Basically, the idea behind that one is it will most likely be a, like I've said before, I don't do what's it called, hardcore 100-day whatever yada yadas. Oh, I actually caught that fish. I pulled it so late. I knew it was a sea bass. But basically what it's going to be is I'm going to play it on the realm with my family. And basically I'm thinking what we're going to do is we're going to use some add-ons. So basically just kind of spice it up, you know, do some stuff. Basically be like an absurd showcase for these things. Just so people can kind of, you know, be able to experience a little bit more of what Minecraft has to offer. And then another thing is, I'm thinking about changing up our weekly schedule. I was going to try to push for like Tuesday, Friday. Originally, the goal was going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday on week 1, and then week 2 would be Tuesday, Friday. I think I want to go back to that suggestion, because I just haven't been doing 3 days a week forever. And then when I finally got back, I decided, you know what? Maybe we can try something different. I was just going to go to Tuesday, Friday, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Tuesday, Friday most weeks, but then I'll do Monday, Wednesday, Friday on a week where I have something different, if you know what I mean, like something spicy. Like if we want to do like a top 5 list or something like that, or an informational piece, I might try to do that. And then on those weeks, the I like video will be on a Monday, and then the evergreen will be on a Wednesday. That way you guys don't get burnt out on these things. Hey, Toolin. Yo, I read that sitting like this is the best way to work your core muscles. I don't know what this is, like what he means by sitting like this, but and then Friday will always be an I like video. In terms of when will we be doing streams, right? There's still whatever. I want to do one soon. We'll figure it out. Maybe as early as next week. We got some bad weather coming next week, so Lord knows I'll need something to do. But we'll see when that comes. Another thing is the alt channel, Atlas Shine Prime. I have a project that I'm considering for that one, where basically, the long story short, I'm going to start a brand new Warframe account and then go from beginning to end of the star chart and basically show you in real time what the grind actually is like. And then the last little bit of news that I have is shorts. In case you haven't noticed, there's been a distinct shortage of shorts, and there's a reason why there hasn't been as many shorts as there previous was. Oh, hey, Pearl's here. Hey, Pearl. I wonder what happened to have... What? What happened to have a hotel... Oh! I wonder what happened to have a hotel built on this particular idyllic little island, kitten. What were the other islands like that didn't make the grade? Or did they just build on the first one they saw? Probably that. Probably that. Basically, the algorithm for YouTube, I'm going to go into more depth about this, but basically, the TLDR is YouTube doesn't push shorts as much, but it pushes long form a little bit better, at least for a small channel like me. I don't know if it's specifically me or if it's just in general, but as long as there's a greater benefit to be doing long form, which I actually prefer a lot more of, because all the shorts are is just clipped off of my long form, then I'd really rather just invest all my time into making the long form as entertaining as possible. And if there happens to be a call for a short, I might still do like 2 or 3 times a week. But if you're noticing that there's going to be a lot less shorts, that's the reasoning. It's just they're not as hot as they used to be on YouTube, or at least how it feels, unless you find something super viral. So yeah, that's why, as you'll be tuning in, you may notice a distinct lack of the shorts for from my content pool. I think they're cute, they're fun, and they were a great way to basically try to push the brand in front of a wider audience, a good, few hundred to 1,000 people. But nowadays, it just doesn't seem like it's quite as good. So that is what it is. But in the meantime, you guys are absolutely fantastic. If you like what's going on, don't forget to, like and subscribe to the channel. That way you can check it out a little bit more often. And when it comes to other things you like, if you have ever heard of Balming Tiger, please let me know if you like them or don't like them. And if you haven't heard about them, pay me back. Make it a trade. I told you about Balming Tiger. Let me know about whatever bizarre group that you've heard of that you don't think I could have heard of. That way I can go experience it just as much as you can experience them. But all in all, it's been an absolute delight to spend this time with you guys. Remember that life is worth living. We make mistakes and we make memories, but it's always worth the while and you're trying your best. Until next time, I will see you guys next time.